Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desert. Today we're gonna take a look at some snakes and then some article stories. But before all that, gentlemen, a huge thank you for all the positive comments that you're leaving in my videos. I read them all and they're really helping me while I'm fighting the algorithm. You guys are so cute sometimes, you know, it just makes me want to kiss you. Not gonna lie. No homo, but you're just so friendly to me, guys, that yeah, I wanted to show some appreciation. But now, Ampu, why are you cringing? The video hasn't started yet. Ah, because of what I said. You don't want to be associated with all this gay shit. Well, you know what? No treats for you today, sir. And I'm gonna give you instead a reason to cringe. So let's get started with this. Happy guys.
Men do not have your best interest. Instead of working on themselves and elevating themselves, they would rather ruin you. I was tagged in a video, which it was a joke, it was a skit by a couple of the woman standing in the kitchen being like, the gym is making her look a little too good, making her look like she's out of my league. Pans over to the man, he's like handing her ice cream or high-calorie fattening food because he wants her to be less beautiful, because he is threatened by her beauty. And this we see across the board. Men don't feel like enough, and oftentimes men are not enough for the women that they are around. The women around them are settling for less simply because they want proximity to relationship and romance, but these men are okay with that. They want to ruin you.
I always love this very polar binary model of viewing things. Like when it comes to women, they are these perfect angels. They want relationships because of romantic proximity. The Disney movie, they want real love. When it comes to men, oh, these very disgusting, stinky, dirty pigs that want to ruin you, and the only thing that brings joy to their otherwise miserable lives is tearing women down and making them fat and ugly. You know, it's like, geez, you're so indoctrinated with this whole feminist bullcrap. Have you ever seen a man in real life? You've never been part of a healthy relationship, that's for certain. Have you ever seen one though? Jeez, holy lord, it's like this narrative. Also, if I had $1 for every time someone says that men are insecure or threatened or no, you know, shivering their timbers or something, you know, pooping their pants of fear. No, we're so far away from feeling intimidated, threatened, or insecure that it's not even close.
We see this often when a woman is becoming more successful within her career, and then all of a sudden she's pregnant. All of a sudden a man wants to get married. All of a sudden he wants to have kids at the peak of her career. They do this to dismantle you. They do this to knock you down. They do this so that the attention comes off of you and onto them. It is a form of control. There is a reason they are so upset by women choosing to be single and to be child-free, because then in that way, they're not able to control.
Yeah, we're not able. No, I don't care about controlling you. Go knock yourself out. Couldn't care less. Go crash that car while you're drinking your coffee. Couldn't care less, to be honest. Go chase that career. Work until your 70s. Die alone. Pass away. No one will remember you 2 days after the funeral. It's alright. We don't care. You know, well, if I care about something, it's about this crappy message that you are trying to indoctrinate other people into. Because this post, gentlemen, has 500,000 likes. And this is just the likes. Millions and millions of people have seen this. And this is the message that they tell little girls that are just growing up. And they grow up thinking that men want to control them and all these things. When last time I checked, gentlemen, it's women who care about who makes most. Men wouldn't even care about who makes more profit if it wasn't for women divorcing more often when they make more profit, cheating more often when they are more attractive, becoming self-absorbed a-holes and narcissists when they are more attractive and they have more power. The men wouldn't even care about this if you women didn't bring this up in the first place. And that is not being insecure, that is being mindful, because the stats are all there. Women with higher incomes divorce more often. Women who are more attractive cheat more often. Women who have more options, again, cheat more often. Alright? Jeez. Let's move on, guys, because we have more toxicity to cover.
I do really hate to get on here and talk about men, but there's one thing that is keeping me so terrified from dating, because you meet a man and then if he has an ex, then she and her friends probably think he's a big fat loser. Like, I will always side with women. I just can't live with the idea that the man that I like is considered a loser by another girl, because I trust her judgment.
Oh wow, well, sorry for those of you who already have an ex, it's over. You'll never find another woman, because judging by this woman's criteria, a woman has already left you. Well, that must say something bad about you. Now, it doesn't apply to her, of course, and to her 40 to 50 failed relationships and situationships, but it does apply to you. If any woman ever throughout history has left you for whatever reason, maybe she's left you to cheat on you, still, she has left you. And that makes you a big fat loser. Guys, let's continue.
Oh, and you're probably wondering, how did I go on 3 dates in a day with 3 different guys? I literally went for breakfast, lunch and dinner. I did look at myself after and was like, Eden, sort it out, mate. It's just so fun. Like, I have a blast. Like, I actually have a blast. I actually have a fucking blast. I can't even lie. Like, I'm not stopping. I'm not gonna stop. I can't even lie. I ain't gonna stop because I have fucking fun.
How would you rate this woman, guys? I would rate her an 8 out of 100, maybe. Holy hell. This woman, guys, is maybe a 3 on the best day of her life. And she's going on these dates to just have a free meal. It's what it is. Making full use of men. Disgusting, guys. And it just... I cannot understand how women with looks like this, who, of course, they are a 0 in terms of personality as well. We don't even need to mention that. They are a 0 there. If it were just her looks, where you could say, well, she's attractive, maybe men just want to get between her legs. But it's not even that, guys. It's like, why are these simps doing all these things? Guys, don't pay for dates. Please, don't clown yourself like that. Donate to a charity. If you want to never see your money again, donate to a charity. At least you're doing something good. But taking these women on dates so they can boast about it on TikTok of how they are clowning you. Holy crap. Guys, let's move on. We have a lot of TikToks to cover.
I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all say. Me and my homegirls are single because we stand on fucking business. What did Glorilla say? She said, these niggas don't have a type. They want a stupid bitch. Which is fucking true. If I was a stupid bitch willing to just have this nigga run all up over me and put all my wishes to the side and just be dumb and delulu over him, every relationship I've ever had, it would just fucking work. If I didn't set a boundary with those niggas and just be like, look, this is the boundary, don't fucking cross it. Boom. That get him every time. These niggas don't have no type. They want a stupid bitch. Me and my bitch is single because we ain't fucking stupid. We stand on business. That's why I love them bitches, bro. So when you see me and my homegirls outside, don't be like, oh, they're single because their thoughts. We're single because we're not fucking dumb. And we don't like tolerating your bullshit. Anyway, it's just a random thought.
Translation: if I were a nice, pleasant companion, men will stick with me and have no reason to leave me, and they will cherish me. But because I am a bitch, as she herself mentioned, and very unattractive personality-wise, and also cursing like a sailor, and of course 100 other red flags, she's single. That's what she wants to say. It's not standards, like these moral high grounds that are keeping you single. No, it's delusion and narcissism that are keeping you single. To be honest, guys. But she's not ready to have that conversation, of course, because she lives in her own echo chamber. Now, let's go on to another one.
Would you pick me in a room full of women?
A room full of women?
Yeah.
Why am I in the room?
Well, I don't know. Why are you in the room? Why'd you go in the room?
Because you told me to go in the room.
I don't recall telling you to go into any room. I just asked.
You just asked if I was in the room with full of women.
How do you even know you're in the room? You could be on one of those two-way glasses.
You just
and
asked
you
me
could
a
be looking
question.
through the room, but now all of a sudden you're in the room.
Because you.
And you inserted yourself. I didn't even think about that.
Yes, I would pick you. Is that the right answer?
Not anymore. It would have been if you wouldn't have asked, well, why am I in the room? I don't know. I have no idea.
So why did
That
you...
was I didn't think about that. And now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm upset. Because why are you in the room?
You tell me.
You know what? If it was a room full of guys, I'm not going in there, okay? But you're suddenly in the room full of women?
Now, this is obviously a skit, but if you've ever been in a toxic relationship, which I'm presuming most of you have, you know how women create problems literally out of thin air. Like, it's admirable even. Like, how can you create so many problems? I wouldn't have the imagination to be able to do it, you know? And for all the talk, guys, the reason why I wanted this TikTok to be shown on the channel is because for all the talk about how men are insecure and they feel threatened all the time, it's actually women who are, in these cases of bad women that should be for the streets, they are so insecure, guys. This is the reason why they create problems out of thin air. They need this constant validation. They make you feel bad. They create a problem just so you can reassure them by solving it, that you still love them, you know? That's how insecure they are. If things are going good and are going great, and you are not constantly solving problems and reassuring them, they crumble within themselves because they feel like the crap they are. So, yeah, women are more insecure. For all the talk there is about men being threatened and intimidated all the time by everything. But now, guys, for our last TikTok, I gotta share this one.
Pretty privilege is such a real thing. Why? Because pretty girls do not have to spend that much money on clothing or accessories. Why, you might ask? Because the face is the outfit. When you're pretty, no one's looking at your fucking outfit. Let's be so fucking for real. They're looking at your face. Because you're pretty. You're cute. It doesn't fucking matter what you wear. Speaking from my own experience, I will go out wearing pajamas, dusty ass clothing all the time, and guess what? I still get stopped and told I look cute. Why? Because it's not the outfit that's making me cute, it's my face. The face is the outfit. Face card never declines. And that's partially the reason I wear very, very basic outfits and I buy basic clothing pieces, because why? My face is the outfit.
Well, I gotta say, guys, guilty as charged. I suffer from this. I gotta share with the channel. I am a victim of pretty privilege, you know? People all the time, Hidan, you're so attractive, please, let's marry, I want to have your kids. All the time, guys, you know, it's a burden, really. I'm like, please, take a look at my personality. Take a look at my love for literature, for example. But no, they only care about my attractiveness. Quite harsh, to be honest. Can you imagine, guys, going on TikTok and making a 35-second video just kissing your own ass? It's all this TikTok is. I couldn't imagine myself doing that in 1,000 years. I mean, I've lived 4,000, never done it, never will. But these women are all about the narcissism. But now, guys, let's move on to our article stories. We have two short ones. But hey, it's not about the length, it's about how you use them, right? So let's have a look at them. This is a man asking, am I being harsh for ghosting girls that don't thank me after paying dinner for them? You could be a 10 out of 10, but the moment I pay for, let's say, 2 dates and doesn't say thank you, it's immediately over. Is it the same for other guys over here? So, nearly 500 comments. Let's read them. Why don't you tell them you're no longer interested instead of ghosting them? This, says another person, he's clearly much more emotionally hurt by this than he wants to believe he is. Another one says, let's go to Reddit for validation. Another one making fun of himself as well. I think it's quick to jump the gun. Lol, sometimes the bullets dodge themselves. So everybody crapping on this guy. I, of course, am gonna stand with him. Yes, you are absolutely validated for ghosting someone if they don't say thank you after you paid for their food. Even the 2 dates is too much. I would absolutely advise you to do it on the first date. If you pay and they don't say thank you, you can ghost them and block them and all that. You can, in fact, go look up their address and send them a box full of crap. I will still advise you to do that. The standard, guys, is so fucking low. We're not expecting... this is basic manners. To say thank you after someone pays for your food. We're not expecting out of these women to know the British royal etiquette and morals for court, not court, excuse me, for royalty, you know? No, we're not expecting that, where you eat a soup with like 16 different utensils. We're not expecting those sorts of morals and manners. Holy crap, we're literally expecting what they teach you when you are 3 years old and someone gifts you a candy to say thank you. You don't say thank you after someone pays $50, $100 on your food. Holy hell, man. And oh, people are siding with women here. Oh, why do you have to ghost them? Why don't you write 10 paragraphs explaining yourself? Hell no. Go to hell. If you don't have even the most basic human manners, there's nothing more to say. But do you agree with that, gentlemen? Now let's move on to our last one. No men show interest in me. I, 25-year-old female, have never had a boyfriend besides one who was much older. Naturally, it didn't work out. Never dated in high school or had a prom date. Never dated in college either. I'm at the point where I'm lonely, but I don't feel attractive enough to flirt or approach anyone. I rarely get approached by guys, and I think it probably has to do with my looks, since I have a great sense of humor and a fairly good head on my shoulders. I am 5 feet tall, white, petite, framed with long wavy hair. My skin's not great, but not bad either. I feel like it has to do with my bone structure. Can anyone else relate? Recommend how I can find someone for me? Well, guys, if you didn't know this about me, I think it's quite overlooked, but my top 3 preference in women is their bone structure. You know, it's like, let me see that build. You know, do you have like a X-ray picture of your bone density and, you know, bone structure at all? No, I'm joking, of course, but I don't know. Maybe her bones, guys, are making her look like a mythical creature that popped out of the woods or something. I doubt that. Even if this woman is unattractive, which she probably is, if we are to take her for her word that no men are interested in her. But even the unattractive women, I don't know, I still see them having options, you know, just from unattractive men. You know, traditionally, stereotypically unattractive men go for unattractive women. So, I know, a guy here says, let's see a pic. Someone says, DM the pic. Well, we don't see it, of course, but guys, from my experience, let me know if your experience is the same, but unattractive women are just approached by unattractive men, and they still have a lot of options. Unattractive women have more options than attractive guys, alright? Come fight me over it if you don't agree with me. It's just how it is. Women have options. You really have to be... Guys, let's go back, actually. Let's go back to this one right here. Alright? This woman right here, guys, just went today on 3 different dates with 3 different men. Take a look at this woman, guys. Holy hell. Like, how much more ugly do you have to be to not get any dates at all? In fact, no attention at all from men. Alright? And this woman sharing this story that she went on 3 dates is not a miracle. This is not, oh, this one woman managed to do so. No, there are tons and tons of women, 3 out of 10s, that have multiple options. And they go on dates, they get free meals, they could have S3X any moment they want. Alright? Like, if I really have to trust this woman from the Reddit story that she has never gotten any attention at all, I must say, she has to be like the top 10 most ugly women in her entire country, which I highly doubt. So most probably she's getting approached by men, she just views them as beneath her and pays no attention to them. Or she lives in a village with 5 people, 3 out of whom are her family, and that's why she's not getting approached. There are no other explanations, guys. But we'll leave the video right here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your comments and interacting with the video, guys. You can check me on Patreon, where I post exclusive content, not of my feet, but red pill content. So go check that out.